Kiddo Kid Stories. The Lazy Donkey. Once upon a time, there was a merchant who had a lazy donkey. One day he bought a bag of salt from the big market and put it on the back of the donkey. He wanted to take it to his small shop in the village. On the way they had to cross a shallow river. When they reached the middle of the river, the donkey happened to slip and fall into the water. The donkey was not hurt, and with the help of his master, he soon got up. But he found that his load was now lighter, for some of the salt had dissolved in the water. The donkey felt happy. He also learned that, if he could dip his load in the water, it would become lighter. The next day again the merchant bought a bag of salt from the market and put it on the back of the donkey. When they reached the ford, the donkey decided that he would make his load lighter. So he deliberately sank into the water in the middle of the river. And he took a pretty long time to get up. So a great quantity of the salt dissolved in the water and got lost. When he rose to his feet, the donkey found that his load was much lighter. But the merchant saw through the trick the donkey had played. He resolved to teach him a lesson. The next day he bought a large quantity of cotton from the market and stuffed it into 2 bags. The bags were placed on the donkey's back, and the two started on their return trip. When they reached the middle of the river, the donkey deliberately fell into the water again. And the merchant let him lie in the water as long as he pleased. When at last the donkey rose to his feet, he was horrified to find that his load was several times heavier. The cotton had absorbed a lot of water. As the donkey moved forward, he thought his back would break under the weight. Somehow he dragged himself forward. To speed him up, the merchant beat him frequently. The donkey realized that he was being punished for his laziness. When they reached home, the donkey said to his master, "Good master, I now realize my fault. I beg of you to forgive me. In future I will not yield to laziness. Instead I will work hard for you." The merchant was pleased, and forgave the donkey, and the donkey kept his promise. Moral: lazy people will have to carry heavier burdens. Subscribe!